Yes, YouTube, what is up? We are back. I'm going to try and film as much as I can on this GoPro for the time being. My mate John has lent me this because if you watched one of my previous videos, my GoPro got stolen in Ibiza with the media mod, everything. So I'm hoping that the audio is working on this. If not, I was lucky enough to get the new iPhone 15 Pro and the camera on this is incredible. So I did charge this last night, but it's saying battery's looking a bit funny. So I'm not too sure, but either way, I will do what I can on this until it dies, and then we will obviously finish the rest on the phone. Today is going to be a long run, but I'm doing it at a track. I've got to get some content. I want to really hone in on getting some top quality content kind of moving forward, especially for my social media and definitely for the channel. So today's going to be a long run. I've had Oxy Shred this morning. I had bowl of Rice Krispies with 40 grams of whey just for some fast releasing carbs. I don't like to eat too heavy before a run, so I will just start the day off with that, and then I've got to drive to the track now, and yeah, I'll run you through my pre-run ritual, and then obviously talk you through the workout that I'm going to do today, and then let you know how I repair and recover afterwards, and what the rest of my day will be looking like after my Sunday long runs. So I've spoke on my socials, if you haven't seen on there, about why I am doing a 18-week marathon program even though I'm not racing. So I'll talk a bit more about that later in the video, but yeah, let's get going because my mate John will be waiting for me, and I'm a little bit behind schedule, but yeah, I'm excited for this track workout. So yeah, let's go. So this is Goslin, what's this place called again? Goslin Park Sports Centre, where we are lucky enough to have this whole track to ourselves. I don't know if you've ever actually come here before, but the facilities are actually incredible. They've got paddle, indoor, outdoor, all-weather tennis courts. They've got a clay court. They've got football pitches, spa, sauna, physiotherapy, soft playroom, trampoline, gym, a velodrome, which is what I'm standing on right now, and running track and a football pitch in the middle as well. So we're going to get set up. I'm going to do a warm-up, and we are going to talk you, I'm going to talk you through the pre-run ritual I go through to make sure that I'm ready and prepared for this long run. It's going to be 8k, but it's going to be quite nice. I've never done a track workout before. I've been dying to do a track workout before. I think it's cost me like £7, so cannot complain. I'll definitely be coming back on Sundays if this track is empty every Sunday. So yeah, let's get into it, and I'm going to warm up and run you through my workout. Right, so the first thing I do before starting a run is get caffeine in my body. Obviously I already had some caffeine this morning, but that was when I first woke up. That was Oxy Shred. That's a fat burner. It's also got endorphin boosters in it as well, so makes you feel happy, and that's what you want. But that was over an hour ago. I'm not going to overdose today. Ooh. Jesus. We're going to have one scoop. If I'm working out, I normally have 2 scoops of this, but that's more for the gym. But what I'm going to do is have 1 scoop of this. This is the Fantasy Orange flavour. If you haven't watched any of my previous videos, Pride by ehplabs is an all-in-one pre-workout. So you've got Focus, it's got 1650 milligrams of nootropics in it. It's got 5000 milligrams of L-citrulline, 1500 milligrams of nitrosine, 550 milligrams of pentafine, which is a 5-stage caffeine release. So it's just a smooth energy throughout the day without having them huge come-ups and come-downs of caffeine. It's also got 5000 milligrams of essential amino acids, which is perfect if you're doing running. A lot of people don't want to take pre-workout because they worry about their heart. I can tell you that it is safe. When I done the Brighton Marathon 2 years ago, I took 2 scoops of it, followed by 8 Pop-Tarts for my morning breakfast. So I'm not actually an athlete. I'm not telling you what this product is purely because they are not a part of my sponsorship, but it is a pump supplement to help with blood flow. I'm just doubling down on that, so I'm going to get this in, and then off the back of that I use this here, which is what everyone should already know about, is a massage gun. I will use this on the fastest setting, and I'll work predominantly on the muscles that I'm going to be using today, which will be the calves, hamstrings, quads and glutes. And then I will do a light warm-up. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, I'll do a light warm-up, and once I have stretched, I'll run you through what workout I'm going to do today. Yeah, you can just press the top button. So after, I'm going to talk you through intra. In other words, during the run, what I have is I have 5 grams of creatine. This is just an unflavoured one from ehplabs, but it is pharmaceutical grade, so top quality. And then this one here is BCA EAAs, but this also has nootropics in it. Only 50 though, 50 milligrams. So this mixed with the pre-workout, this just keeps me focused. Also helps with recovery straight away. So I'll have this as well because it's got hydration and electrolytes in it. So it keeps me well hydrated, helps with the performance throughout the workout. So 2 scoops of that in a big jug of water with the 1 scoop of creatine. If you don't have a funnel, get a funnel, makes life so much easier. Whilst it's in the bag as well, the flavour of Oxy Shred I had this morning is strawberry kiwi. There is 2 new flavours coming out. Voodoo Blackberry, which was out last Halloween, sorry. So that one comes out every Halloween. It's probably one of my favourite flavours. It's kind of like Vimto if you live in England. If you live in America or anywhere else in the world, it's kind of just like a blackcurrant squash, shall I say. But yeah, shake this up. I'll be sipping this throughout the workout, and then I'll talk to you after the warm-up, actually after what I have after the workout. So yeah, I'm going to warm up and get some of this in me, make sure I'm well hydrated. It's actually quite warm now, so we can't complain. Right, so warm-up's done. Just done some light jogging, some stretching, made sure that my key areas are feeling nice and loose. Today's run, I'm using obviously the Nike Running Club app. I've signed up to the 18-week marathon program, like I said earlier in the vlog. But today's run, well, I'll tell you what this week's worth has been like. So we had a speed run on Tuesday. No, it was on Thursday, apologies. It was 27-minute intervals of 8 1 minutes at your 5k pace, followed by a 1 minute recovery. There was a 2k warm-up, and then it was up to you how long you wanted to do the warm down. Then it was a rest day, and then technically I'm meant to be doing 2 back-to-back recovery runs, but I thought, why not whilst we got the track? My mate John's here to get some good content of me. I thought there's no point doing any sort of recovery runs, so we're going to go into day 7, which is an 8k or 4.9 mile run at a comfortable pace. It says here about the long run is endurance training helps you to prepare your body and mind to go the distance. It also helps you get familiar with the physical and mental challenges you might face. So I'm not trying to bust the gut here for the 8k. There is ones on the long runs where it tells you that you need to be pushing to 75%. This one just says a comfortable pace, so I'll probably take a k out of the 2k getting into the run, and then I'll try and maybe pick up the pace as I go. So I'm going to get a few clips of me running around. I'm not going to video the whole thing because nobody wants to sit here and watch me run around a running track for 8 kilometers. So yeah, the good thing about this, if you do have an Apple Watch as well, is you can click it on the app and it will just send it straight to the watch. For example, if you want to leave your phone at home, you can actually just download the run straight to your watch. You don't have to take your phone with you. You have the options of guided runs and non-guided runs. I'm going with the non-guided today because I'm going to be talking to John about my content that I want whilst I'm getting around the track. So if you are running by yourself and you want some motivation or you want some help and some guidance throughout, I definitely recommend using the guided runs. I use them on the intervals, the speed runs, the hill sprints, and they really tell you, okay, in 3, 2, 1, you're going to pick up the pace. And having that person tell you what to do can help if you're not somebody that's run before. So yeah, I'm going to start now, and we're going to get into it. I'll take both. Legend. Look at that quick pit stop. I didn't actually speak about this in the pre-warm-up ritual, but I haven't had much food. As I said in the first video, I don't like running on a big stomach, but it's quite late. I think it's 2:30. Obviously I'm starting to feel a bit hungry. Science in sport, a little carbohydrate sachet. I go with the ones that don't have caffeine, purely because I've had a fair amount already, so it's not needed. So I'll get one of these down me, keep my glycogen levels topped up, and yeah, I'll keep an eye on how I'm feeling, lactic acid, etc. I try and have one of these every 20 minutes today, why not? Depends how this makes me feel. So these, if you have them before the run, taste disgusting, but if you are dehydrated or got dry mouth, you're deep into a long run, these taste like heaven. So I'm gonna knock this back, give John back the GoPro, and crack on. What a lovely day. Right, so that is the run wrapped up. As that one said, obviously when I spoke about it earlier, it's about being a comfortable run. So I think initially, like most people, I went out the blocks a bit fast. I think the first K was something ridiculous, like 3:30, 3:40 or something like that. Second K, obviously you tried to drop off the pace. Dropped off the pace too much. I was doing a 5K pace. I mean like a 5 minute per K pace, shall I say, sorry. And then by kilometre 3, I got in a groove of around 4 minutes 30 to 4 minutes 45 per kilometre. And I just then decided to not look at the watch and just to keep running, and whatever felt comfortable, whether I felt like I was putting too much in, I just dropped off a little bit. I thought if I was going a bit too slow, I picked up the pace. So after the 3rd kilometre, when I got into that groove, I didn't really bother trying to work out what was best, what wasn't best. I just thought, let's just run comfortable. That's what the run was about. So I'll tell you the statistics was 8 kilometers, average pace 4:52, total time was 38 minutes 57. Hang on. Calories burned was 564, cadence was 163 steps per minute, and my average heart rate was 124. So to do an 8k in 38 minutes, well, let's say 39, it's 38:57, and have my average heart rate at a comfortable 122 beats per minute, like I'm super happy with that. So I've just done a cool down lap, and I'm gonna get some hydration in, so bear with me whilst I take a little break. So I have to come back in because I was just talking to John and we were just saying 122 beats per minute for that pace is actually obviously questionable. I'm not an elite marathon runner with a ridiculously low resting heart rate yet, but hang on 2 seconds, let's go to this. So I'm going to read you out the numbers properly now. So the average heart rate was 160, which is still good, I'm happy with that. I never really want to go above 170. Cadence and everything else still stays the same. I'm going to run you through the splits. So split number 1 was 4:30, then it was a 5:08, then it was a 5:01, then it was a 4:55, 4:55, 4:54, 4:44, 4:33. So from
I dropped, as I said, I went out of the box too quick and then I eased off the pace. So the first kilometre to the second kilometre, I was 30 seconds slower, which is a lot in running terms. And then the next kilometre I was 7 seconds quicker, then 6 seconds quicker, then I maintained pace, then I was 1 second quicker, then I was 10 seconds quicker, and then I was 11 seconds quicker. So that's, as I said to you before about finding the comfortable range, that was obviously ideal because I started too quick, dropped off, and then I found the pace, and I managed to maintain that pace and get a little bit better and be able to kind of reserve my tank. So what I do is I find my comfortable spot, and if I feel like I've done 1 kilometre and I think, you know what, I've probably got a bit more in me, then I just slowly, ever so slightly, because you only need to increase by like 1%, say, just to get them couple of seconds. But them couple of seconds over the course of, say, a marathon make a huge difference. So yeah, super happy with today's run. I'm going to go back to my intro workout, which I'm going to sit now post-workout, which is obviously the creatine and the BCA. I'm going to get that down me. I did have a second gel stick, I think it was around the 6K mark, because I wanted to make sure that I kind of limited fatigue and made sure that lactic acid didn't kick in at any point. So yeah, super happy with today's run. So I'm going to chill out now. I did a walk down lap. I'm not going to do the stretching yet, just because I am actually going to go home and walk the dog and stuff, so I will do all of that post-recovery later tonight. But normally after my run, I go home now and have something slightly heavy in carbs, because I haven't, my breakfast, as I said to you before, was fast releasing carbs in regards to cereal and the protein shake. So what I'm going to do now is when I get home, I'll have baked oats with a little bit of baking soda, 40 grams of vegan protein just because it cooks better, some almond milk, 25 grams of dark chocolate, and then I put it in the air fryer for, I think it's like 12 to 15 minutes at 160 on the bake setting. And then I go to either Aldi or Lidl and they do the protein pudding. So I get the salted caramel one of them, and then I put that on top after. So it's kind of like a warm fudge cake with some cream on top. But yeah, I'll have that when I get home. But other than that, I'm probably going to wrap the vlog up here. Hope you enjoyed Sunday's long run here at this unbelievable track. I'm definitely going to try and make use of this on Sundays again, if this is a regular occurrence that nobody is here on a Sunday. So hope you enjoyed the vlog. I'm going to sign out now, and I'll see you in the next run.
I forgot to tell you what supplements I take post run. Obviously you know what I take intra run. Voila. So we have Men's Performance Multivitamin. Let me tell you what's in this in regards to your daily value. So vitamin A, C, D, E, K, thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, B6, folate, B12, biotin, calcium, iron, iodine, magnesium, zinc, selenium, copper, magnesium, chromium, chloride, potassium. And in regards to a lot of these, you have over 100% of your daily value intake in these. The only ones that it doesn't have, or ones that I think I should be taking more of, is I have 250 milligrams of magnesium for muscle support and relaxation. High strength vitamin D, which I highly recommend to everyone for pretty much every day. I actually learned the other day that it's actually more beneficial to take this at night, so I might not take this now and I'll take it later tonight. Another supplement that I take, normally I take this first thing in the morning on a normal training day, but any of my cardio days I like to take this after I work out, and that is Oxy-Greens, which is technically your daily green intake in one scoop. This one's strawberry margarita flavour, it tastes nice. They do forest berries, pineapple, and I think there's one more flavour coming, but I don't know if I can say what it is yet because I don't think it's been released. But this has a green superfood complex, 3.5 grams of the most nutrient dense superfoods. So that is barley grass, broccoli, kale, spinach, celery, spirulina, chlorella and kelp to detoxify and boost vitality and wellness. It's got a prebiotic fibre complex in it with 4 natural whole food sources of prebiotic fibre to help reduce bloating, improve digestion and promote gut health, glowing skin as well. And then it's got antioxidants, alkalizing forest berries. So it's got blueberry, acai, goji berry, packed with antioxidants and vitamin C to boost immunity and reduce oxidative stress. So technically more than your daily veg intake in each scoop, it says. So if you are somebody that doesn't like vegetables and doesn't like to get your greens in, and you're a bit on the fussy side, here's your solution. And then coenzyme Q10. So in other words, if you're searching it up, it might come up as CoQ10. And this is obviously, it says here, it's found in every cell in the body with naturally high concentration in organs with the highest energy requirements such as heart, liver and kidneys. As we age, our body produces less of this, plus B1 helps release energy from food. It's also recommended to anybody that suffers with migraines as well. So if you haven't ever heard of this supplement,
please go and do some research on it and learn as much as you can about it, because I feel like a lot of you might not have ever heard of it and actually might really need this. So yeah, obviously as you get older it doesn't produce this, but if you're somebody that's pushing your body to the limit every day and trying to find the next levels, this is definitely something I recommend you add to your stack. But obviously any ehplabs products, code BPS10, rich off commission. I need a mansion, so use my code. But no, I'll see you in the next vlog, everyone, and thanks for checking in. Peace.